You got 6 guys in double figures, 48 points off the bench. What type of contributions did you see, just top to bottom as a whole, from this group tonight?
Well, everybody was touching the ball. I thought, Paul was the one that was rewarded by getting all the great looks early, but the ball was moving. Guys were making shots. Mirrors, a lot of the threes that we took tonight were again open, and guys were knocking them down.
You mentioned that, we talked to you about that earlier before the game, to shoot almost 50% from 3, make 14. I mean, how much do you like the way that it's the ball's moving before guys are taking those looks and taking those shots?
Well, again, it starts with penetration, the ball touching the paint. I thought Deron put it best because I thought he had a layup and he threw it out for a 3. He kind of questioned that the coach used to do that all the time. So, and he's right. So, again, as long as the ball is touching the paint, we're working inside out. I don't mind the threes, but again, guys, everybody's touching the ball, so everybody's getting good looks.
How about your bench today? I can't do the numbers, but it seems like your bench outscored their bench by a lot. I'm not that quick at math. 48 to 18. Your bench outscored.
I read 48.
He wasn't listening.
Well, he just handed me the mic. How about Sean Livingston's stat line today?
Let's look at it.
It was a very well-rounded game.
He was good tonight. He was good tonight. He wasn't coming off the bench, but he was good. He's again, Sean's been playing great for us. I probably would like to get his minutes down. It's just a little bit too high, but he's doing everything I've asked. His stat line is pretty nice. He has 3 turnovers, so we can work on that. All right,
I'm not sure to follow that up. I guess the home court advantage for you guys is 12 straight wins now at home. Just what about that and trying to establish something here as you go to the playoffs now, I guess?
Well, it's kind of like the third quarters. We haven't really talked about it. We're just trying to take care of business and execute the game plan and make sure defensively our assignments are right. Guys are playing extremely well here. I feel very comfortable, but we know we still have a long ways to go. We gotta rebound the ball. We can't give up, double digits offensive rebounds as the season goes on, because then you can find yourself in a deficit. So there's a lot of things that we can do, but the crowd and being home has been good to us so far.
To go back to the bench again, when you have that kind of balanced scoring from Allen, Andre, Marcus, and Mears, and if a bunch of guys there who are capable of scoring 15 or 20 in a game, how much easier does that make it for you guys to try to get some points?
It takes, this is a special team. We got a lot of guys who can put the ball in the basket, so we're asking guys to make plays for one another. And Allen, again, I thought he was great tonight by taking the ball to the paint. Marcus didn't shoot the ball well, but he got in double figures. And then, Rez has been doing this for us all season. I'm not looking at the points. I want to know if that's a career high in rebounds. 10 rebounds for us, and that's a good sign.
I guess Deron's first dunk was up for debate, but this one wasn't. And then Jason Collins, did you think he had those kind of ups still?
Yeah, well, he's 7 feet, so he has the advantage. But I don't know if anybody's going to pay to see them in a dunk contest. But Deron's, he's healthy. He looks great. And so that's a dunk, and Jason Collins was a dunk. So you guys can't get me in trouble with that.
Last question.
You guys obviously had a couple of tough games on the road there, but what does that say about the way Paul started this game for you to kind of just give you that spark early?
Well, you guys might look at it as tough, but we look at it as experience and learning from our mistakes on the road. 3 teams that are playing well. We went into 3 overtimes and we kind of learned from our mistakes. But again, coming at home, guys are moving the ball, and Paul set the tone early, and that's what a veteran guy does.
Okay, thank you.
It's in the fourth quarter, for the most part, and just watch you guys pull out a win there.
Well, definitely. It's always good to get the rest and just watch the second unit kind of take over and extend the game and put a lot of reach.
This the product, the 3-pointers falling, was it a product that was just good ball movement, or what was the difference between the last 2 games especially?
I think we got good looks in all the games. I just think we knocked a little bit more down tonight. They're definitely a team who shrinks the floor and they give up open threes, so we were able to take advantage of it.
What's happening here, you think, at home with this team? You guys have won 12 straight games. Is it something special you think you guys are building at home right now?
Yeah, I mean, we won 12 straight. We're playing well at home. We talk about that every time we win at home. So just hopefully we can keep it going, keep extending the wins, and like I said, definitely feel like we have a home court advantage this year.
When you come off a couple tough games like that, how nice is it to have Paul set the tone that way early? I mean, I think he had 17 points in the first 6 minutes.
It was great. It was great for him to come out and get us started and get us going, and then the second group kind of finish it off.
The style you guys are playing, taking a lot of three-pointers, is that the style you guys think you can sustain in the playoffs? Because you don't see that very often in the playoffs.
We're just taking what the defense gives us. At times, I think we get too reliant on it, and we just got to recognize if we're not hitting, we got to get to the basket.
I'm guessing there was no debate this time about whether or not you dunked in the locker room.
Collins is the one we're debating.
Was he pointing at you when he dunked?
No, Joe. He told Joe he was going to dunk. I don't know how he called that.
Called it. Then he took a three-pointer too. What was up with that three-pointer then?
That was I'll take the dunk before that.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
It feels good. The ball is moving. It's finding an open man. And, once you knock the first couple down, I feel like you're on fire as a scorer. I've been a scorer my whole life. And, all you got to do is see one go in. You just feel like all of them are going to go in. So, but my teammates did a good job of moving the ball. It wasn't necessarily plays being ran for me. We were aggressive on offense, penetrating the extra pass, and that's pretty much what we've been doing. Pretty much the second half of the season. And, different guys are going to be the benefactor that have on different nights than was tonight. It was great. That's who we are. I mean, we're going to go anywhere in this playoffs. We're a team full of depth. We got a number of guys that can beat you on any given night. It's not really surrounded around one particular guy. Tonight I was our leading scorer, but then it could be somebody else tomorrow, the next game. And that's what makes us so dangerous and tough to scout.
You guys have had a couple long and tough games like the ones you just came off of on the road. How important is it for the bench to be able to give you guys that rest in the fourth quarter for the starters?
Well, it was great. That just shows, that we're playing well, we're building the cushion, and then the bench is coming in and getting the job done. We have confidence in them that they can close out games. And that's what we're going to need from them. We get into a situation as a playoffs, you get some of your starters in foul trouble. These guys are going to have to come in there and take up some of the slack. Our playoff basketball is. And so we're going to need everybody to be healthy and confident. And these guys are continuing to build and grow with each and every game.
How about the advantage at home now?
It's great. We got a good rhythm at home. Short beats us get booed earlier in the year. We're playing well here, and we feel comfortable in our home turf.
How hard should you guys chase home court? First night, still got a few games behind you. Toronto or Chicago. Is it that important?
Well, you know what? We really don't control our own destiny. We got to hope, things go our way. But the most important thing for us is we're going to try to win each and every game. Playing well going into the playoffs. If we're a team that was ahead of Toronto or ahead of Chicago, it'd be a little different. We got to hope some other things go well for us.
What does this game do for you guys psyche coming those two tough losses in overtime the last 2 games?
Well, I don't think our psyche really changed. We were really disappointed. We felt like we should have won all 3 of those games. Those 3 games that were in overtime, we felt like we won this game slip away. We felt like Charlotte was a game that we should have won. So, our psyche, it wasn't broken, So, just coming home, we had the same mentality going into those 3 games, But on the flip side, we want to make sure we took care of business at home.
Thanks.